Welcome to the vlog. I've took a little trip down to Cleveland's beach. Well, actually Anchor's home, to be perfectly honest. And I wanted to try the new rod in low water with a buggy, and I tell you what, it made it so much easier walking from the long road all the way out to cast some lines and enjoy myself. But let's not digress and let's try and get some fishing done. So I'll see you in a second. Well, go and get some worms in a minute. Right, sorry about that. Let's just get to zoom in. Bit out on the actual low water. This is on Cleveland's, Anchor's home. Just pumping some bait. Got the rod out. The old tip tornado. Plenty of worm. Free bait. That's what I like, is free bait. That's what I'm fishing with while I'm fishing down. On the up, I'm going to fish with some squid. Hopefully we'll get something, eh? Life's all good. The pendulum casting's working. I was looking for my towel. Pendulum casting's working. The rods are fantastic. The Tip Tornado Super Matches, which are designed for medium, soft and rough ground. Bit of an all-rounder apparently. I've also got the 525s. All hail the 525s. I remembered it this time. I went back and watched some of the videos and I found a worm. Dropped a worm. So part of fishing for me is actually finding the bait and looking like you're a serial smoker. So these are yellowtails. There's not a lot of black on this coastline. Just had a seagull flying to my line. I think it was a fish or a seagull. Seagull. Bloody seagull flew into my line. Got on my towel wet then. As I was speaking to you, the ratchet went, and it wasn't a fish. Do you know what it was? Bloody seagull swam into my line. Oh, can't write it, can you? So I thought it was in for a second, and it clearly wasn't. That's fishing, eh? Put my clicker back on. Clicker is really good. It works really well. So anyway, hopefully this yellowtail is working. I've got pumpers behind me called Kev, so I don't think Kev wants to be in video. He's busy just collecting some bait as well. Oh, it's good to get out. It's good to get out. So size 2 Aberdeen, some black and yellow beads and a little flasher. So hopefully I might get a place or something like that on the go. That's what I might get. Who knows? Who knows? But it's all looking good. So again, like and comment, click on that icon there, and all's good. Is it that way or that way? That way, that way. Might be there actually. Not entirely sure. So thought it was in them, but it was a daft old birdie. Right, let's carry on with the video. Rock and roll. It's starting to get a bit darker now, which is perfect. Always fish is better when it's getting darker on this place. I've learned that as time goes by. I'm straight in front of the life buoy, or deep area buoy, where the ships go. The green buoy, should I say. Not they're not yet. They're rebait, cast out, see what I can pull in. Like I say, later on I'm going to go on the a little bit of squidawoo. Might get a doggy on that. But I switched to fish baits the other day and it did a lot better. So maybe this might be a better time to do it. Who knows? Anyway, let's bring this rod in and rebait. Off. That won't do, pig, will it? Let's put another bait on now. Can't beat baiting tools. I don't care who you are, I love them. The only problem with these worms, yellowtails, you get your absolutely mullered in yellow iodine. Not the best thing in the world. But not really keen on getting loads of iodine on me. I really don't like it. Well, this is what I'm going with now, as you can see. I've got the worm stacked up with the bees just in front, like so. It's all set now. So hopefully the colouring of the beads will bring the fish on and catch something. Now I did have a seagull try and get it, but apart from that, not. It's time to cast the rod out and just try and catch something. Currently on an easterly. It's not great on an easterly. Should have really brought down my lure rod and done a bit of lure fishing for some bass or something like that. That's what I should have done. But hey ho. I don't get a lot of time to get out, so to do this is absolutely perfect. Perfect for me. So all I'm going to do now is crack on. Hope that rod tip will smash over and we'll get a fish. That's what'll happen. Right. It's an easterly wind and there's not a lot of activity going on so far. So hopefully when it goes dark, it's starting to go dark now, we'll pick something up. Now, I think the fish bait's going to produce tonight, and if we don't catch tonight, I'm not bothered. I've had a good time getting out. But as you can look at the waves now behind me, and as we look at them closer up, they're not exactly crashing in. With it being easterly, it pushes everything flat, and that's why I think on this coastline I need to start doing a lot more spinning for the bass. I 100% need to start doing that. I'm absolutely converted to these centuries as well. Bit of a tackle tart, I know, and I can't help it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, but I need to start buying some flowers for Devs because I've been told off like that. I need to start being more romantic. Now I thought romantic was just going for fish and chips on a Friday and walking down the seafront. Apparently it's a lot more than that. I need to learn that skill set. I'm sure you'll tell me how to be more romantic. Comment below, tell me how you are more romantic. Whether it be funny or not romantic. Funny, what, you know what I mean. But I am converted to these rods. Not paid to say that, but these are Graphics they are, super match. Very light as well. Good rod so far. I've had a few fish on it, to be fair. Still a good rod. Now I don't know why I've gone for the black rod rest, the tripod. It's a bit of a carp fishing thing that I used to do, I still will be doing in the future to be honest, but it's a bit of everything matching, so black rods, black reels, black rod pod, just no alarms. But I will put a glow in the dark doobry on the top of it with bells on in case I don't, I'll get one. Look at that. The little dangle dangles. I think I broke this. Something tells me I broke this. I think I have. I think I broke it. I need to order a new one off eBay. Yeah. I think that has seen better days. Yeah, that will see better days. I need to get 2 more lights. I think there's a company called Rig Shark, they do them. Might have a look at them, but I have seen some rechargeable ones on eBay. That might be a shout. Got a sniff so far. Hey, but at least I'm out. We've got Kev over there pumping bait for a living. Actually does that for a living. He's bunged a couple my way, so didn't have to. Just there you go, Carl, have a couple of worms. So that saves me doing a bit of digging. I might get me on pump out in a minute or two, start doing pumping a bit of bait. I just want a fishy wishy. I'm going to put together a pennel rig in a minute. In fact I will. I'm going to tie one because I need to. So I'm on a pulley rig. That's what I'm using. I've got a single hook and worm, and I'm going to sort out a pennel rig, 2 hook link, snood as they call them in sea fishing. Right. I might set a second rod up because it's pretty quiet. 7:45. We're currently on low tide now. It's 7:45 and a low tide and not a lot happening. Turn that light out. Not a lot happening. This is fishing. This is fishing. Right, it's time now for the fish baits to go on. So hopefully with some smooth hounds still knocking about, or rays, who knows. Just going normal squid. In fact, I've put a bit of worm on there. I'll just stick a worm on as well. Let's just put this worm in like this. Turn this light out so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put that worm through the hook. Right, turn it around and mount it down the back. Right, take this baiting tool out now. Right, what I'm going to do is just going to mount the worm straight down the back, like so. That's that. Put down there, don't lose that. And just wrap it up. So I've got it right the way in there. There you go. Bit of worm and squid. Who can't resist that? Who cannot resist a bit of worm and squid? See what I mean? What fish in its right mind will be able to resist a bit of worm? Okay? Put that right the way down there. So that's it. Mapping it all the way up. Squid and worm. I'm sure they sell it in some good Chinese restaurants in Asia, that squid and worm. I'm sure they do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess they do. Somewhere you will find that. So that's what we're going to do with that. And hopefully that'll pick up a nice fishy wishy. Put that down there. I'm fishing a small pennel on the back as well, not a big. So I'm only going a 1/0. Yeah. Wide gate. Of all things. Very sharp, razor sharp. So spent time, in my own personal time, sharpening that hook for this special occasion. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that all the way down there. That's it. I'm going to reel the rod in, send that bad boy out into David Jones's locker. Right, we're on the flood now. Hopefully I'll pick some up, pick some worm up while I was waiting, to be fair. I'm going to gut them in a bit and freeze them. Might even give them some water yet, I don't know, we'll find out. I might come back on Tuesday night to do a bit of fishing there. It's literally my front door to get in here, 5 minutes. Dead, that's it, 5 minutes. Brilliant. I'm going to sort some coarse fishing out. I keep on saying this, don't I? But I'm going to sort some coarse fishing out soon as I can. See what I can do around here. Because I got sick of Cheshire and the mentality of the place. Too many carp anglers. Hence why I switched over to sea fishing for the time being. I'm now on the flood. So hopefully the fish will move in on the flood. I could fish it all the way back if we wanted to, because there's nobody at home. Kids are all at the mum's now, so I've got Sunday night to myself. I've got the buggy, which just makes it 10 times easier. Trust me, this makes it 10 times easier. It makes it more enjoyable. So just move that back and then move the rod back. So it's definitely all good. Right. So on the flood now, all I've got to do is just roll my kit back, keep an eye on it. Get out of all the shit, I can walk through the ponds, streams, whatever it is with a buggy, and you've not got to worry. Got the big sand wheels on it, and it's a brilliant bit of kit. Electronics make it. It's just starting to rain now, so I'm just going to sort my tackle out so it don't get absolutely soaked, and I'm going to put my camera away. So I'll see you later on. Well, didn't catch anything on that session, as you've seen. Plenty of worm, but you can't have it all, can you? You can't have it all. So I'll see you on the next video, which will be on here. This is the gin wall, so I've got a permit and a bass, the gin wall. I'll see you on the next video.